Hello everybody, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So, today we are going to learn about biomes. So, what are biomes for the show? Biomes are a community of plants and animals that live in a habitat. You might have heard about something known as biosphere. That biomes are in the biosphere. So we know that. So what are all the types of biomes? Let's name it all. First we have tropical rainforests. Okay. So what are tropical rainforests? As in the name is suggested, tropical rainforests are forests that remain warm throughout the year. It is green. It is very good for plants to live. Large rains come every year, and they giving the rainforests it's greenish and beautiful plants. So what are some examples of rainforests? Some like the Amazon rainforests, and much more. Now let's move on. Oh, and they are mainly found between the equator and the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Now let's move on. Let me show you some pictures of the tropical rainforests. As you can see right here, as I have explained, we are seeing that sunlight goes very minuscule in these parts because the trees cover most of the sunlight coming to the rain, and rains constantly keep the forest lush green. You can see there are so many plants here. So now let's move on to the tundra. So what exactly is the tundra? Well, this landscape is covered with snow. It's basically a area covered with snowy landscape. As you can see right here, the snow. It is very cold out here. The other point is that it's cold. It's very cold. It's tundra type weather. Yes, and another point is that there are only some trees that grow here. So as you can see pictures you can see that it is snowy and the land is not as green as the Amazon rainforests. So now what is an example of a tundra? The Arctic tundra is the most recognized, which is above the Arctic Circle in Alaska. Yes. So now let's go through the deserts. So when you think of a desert, you usually come up with a landscape that has full of sand. It is covered with sand and is also having less humidity. And let me just say this fact for you. The tropical rainforests actually have very high humidity. So now deserts, you think they have sands, less humidity, very less vegetation, stuff like that. But the thing is, the two things that needs to be in a desert so that it can be called as a desert is actually this. It should be less humid, and vegetation cannot be there, or only a very small amount. So that means not only the hot deserts we think of can be deserts. No, remember the Antarctic landscape, that can be also called as a desert, as it has the two points that need to be for a desert call itself a desert. So what does that mean? So see the Antarctic. So let me just deserts. As you can see right as you can see right here, this is a snow so as you can see right here, this is also a desert because there's less sorry. So as you can see right here, this desert, this is a desert since A, it has less humidity, and B, vegetation is very rare in these parts. You can see it right here. This is a desert. So okay. So and also another point, deserts should have extreme conditions, temperatures I mean. So okay, where do we find these deserts? They are usually in near the equator and the snowy deserts, snowy deserts are found in near the in the Antarctic and the Arctic. So what are the famous examples of these deserts? First is the Sahara Desert and with me. So you can see the Atacama Desert, the Antarctic Desert, the Thar Desert and much more. So next we have boreal forests. So what are boreal forests? They are forests that have coniferous trees. Yes, as you can see, and the thing is, boreal forests can be also called the taiga, and it can also be called as a snow forest. Why the snow forest? Why is it, the reason why it is called as the snow forest is because snow generally happens in these type of forests. A bore is characterized by coniferous forests consisting mostly of pines that has been called the world's largest land biome. So now we can see that boreal forests are the largest land biome. Yes, a forest that grows in regions in northern hemisphere with cold. Yes. Now, why is the boreal forest called the taiga? The taiga, land of the little sticks in Russian, takes its name from the collective term for the northern forests of Russia. So taiga is a Russian term, which meaning is land of the little sticks, and this is used to describe the forest that is found in Russia. In America we call them as boreal forest or snowy forest. So we know that this is boreal forest. So what we have next? Next we have the temperate forests. So what are temperate forests? They are forests whose cycle of seasons who have a cycle of seasons and have a normal temperature. Hence the name temperate forests. So this is the forest that has that has a, a, a cycle of the 4 known seasons: summer, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So look, as we can see, characterized as regions with high levels of precipitation, humidity, and various of deciduous forests. And another important point, there are actually 2 different types of forests, of temperate forests. The first one is the forest that has deciduous trees. And what are deciduous trees? Well, these are trees whose leaves fall off in the winter. So, and the other type is evergreen forests, and it's the exact opposite of deciduous trees. Its leaves stay in winter. And also, sorry, I need to say example of boreal forest. Just quick. So the famous known are the Scandinavian and Russian taiga, the Trans-Baikal conifer forests, the Urals montane tundra and taiga, which is found in Russia, Mongolia, Russia, Finland, Norway, Russia, Sweden. So boreal so let's okay. So now let's look at some sorry, I need to say the boreal forest pictures too. So as you can see, the boreal forests have this triangle shaped trees, those are coniferous trees. Okay, now let me show you examples of the temperate forests. Okay. So as you can see right here, these forests they have long trees that grow very big. They do have a green vegetation, but it is the normal kind, it's not cold, it's not hot, and it has the life cycle of seasons. Okay, so sorry. So okay. So as you can see, let's go through the grasslands. So what are grasslands? They are a landscape whose vegetation mostly consists of grass. As you can see in this picture, right here. So grasslands. So as you can see, there are very few lists of grasslands, and they mostly, and so as you can see, the whole scape is covered with grass, and there are hills that are going here. It's especially cold, and yes, so we know. So what about next? We have the savanna. What is savanna? Well, it's basically grasslands mixed with woodlands, which means the vegetation here is grass, but let me just show. So savanna, savanna or the savanna with a H is a mixed woodland / grassland ecosystem, and so that the canopy doesn't close. The canopy, open canopies allows sufficient light to reach the. Yes, so we know this. So what about? So next we have the so now I said to you all about land biomes. So now let's move on. No, sorry, I need to give the so what about, so let me just give you some grasslands examples real quick. So many of we have the North American prairies that we know, and the Argentine pampas. So these are the well-known grasslands. And then let's so then we have some examples of savanna are in the East African plains, in the Congo savannas and stuff like that. So let me just say some in grasslands, the animals that live there are mostly bisons, savanna lion, tiger, monkeys, and reindeers and stuff like that. And then what about tundra, polar bears, deserts, camels, snow fox, and tropical forests, toucan, poison frogs, temperate they are mostly birds, spiders, mammals. So now let's look at the marine biomes. The marine biome is an environment characterized by the presence of salt water. It's found in and is the largest biome. So the largest biome in the world is marine biome. Okay. Sorry. So the total number of biomes that are there are course 13 biomes. So next we have the fresh water. So what is the fresh water? The fresh water are a area of water that don't have salt in it. They are mostly ponds that are found in Amazon rainforest and the deserts, which are always created by land water, the water that is inside land, or they're also formed by rainwater. So next we have the no taiga, grassland, savanna, freshwater is the large virtual biomes. Take a virtual look outside of using a computer. Our first are the deserts and rainforests. Compare. So yes, that's it. So the virtual biomes are, it can be your exercise. Like, take a virtual and find out how a desert and a rainforest, and compare those two and see how different and similar are there. And also the marine biome has animals that like dolphins, sharks, and the fresh waters have animals like alligators and stuff like that. So now we have seen how many biomes are there. So thank you for clicking on this video. Stay safe until our next video. Goodbye.